Welcome! We are in round 4. This is the Aquamarine League 4FFA tournament in Off-Road Trading Company. We are indeed on Mars, so that Scar got his wish, and I'm Trat. Casting with me is Rhahi.
Hello, we have a chemical colony with high chemical price and high food price, and water is quite abundant here. So I would like to see some water or chemical found. So one of which would be a scavenger found down below on south.
Scav South looks
Everything
great.
nearby except for
Silicon.
I guess silicon. Yeah.
Alright, that Scar takes it for 34k depth. That's a lot of depth.
DT goes with a Nomad. And where will other players land?
A scavenger HQ has been upgraded. An expansive HQ.
We have Katrina founding expansive. She will have access to basically everything she needs. And $30 steel, $40 glass, I would definitely go expansive here as well. She seems to be the lone steel producer too. So she will have easy access to upgrades if she can just make some food. And finally, we have Rhahi also funding Nomad. I don't know, based on founds, I like Cat. What do you think?
Well, if it was lower that, I would have liked that skull.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know, maybe this found is strong enough, but I'm a bit concerned about the amount of depth.
Well, I also like DT's found, so my favorite is DT, actually.
Usually when somebody founds like on the best found for depth, I would expect them to get hit by the EMP to kind of equalize, and then they usually struggle a lot, although Cat did a strategy like this in the first game and actually won, so maybe my analysis of that is off. Like DT's found, how come?
Because he has access to the early market, although he's not expanding into this later than Cat, so I guess Cat's found is actually better.
Yeah, Cat is already in triple farm, she could just buy her upgrade, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't even know why she's in steel. I actually have no idea. DT using a claim return on his second aluminum tile to get into a triangle farm. So this is a really volatile time. You know there's no goons by looking at the market. And we know there's 2 triangles of food and 1 pair. And if one of these players get hit on their farms, they will be very, 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 very sad. But I guess people opting to bribe claims instead.
Yeah, thankfully no EMP is going to come down from, at least not from Cat, on those triple farm by DT.
And Cat and DT upgrading at pretty much exactly the same time. Cat expanding her steel production. Now it's starting to make sense, because she's used enough of it that it's starting to get expensive. And also going to condensers.
While these players are focusing on food market, that Scar has decided to do some variations on the market production. So they went into double reactors and double farm, and also some power production as well.
Yeah. That Scar basically just waiting for the carbon coming now. He has the glass secured. I guess this is a reasonable pleasure dome game.
And what do we see now? We see the first complex of chemifineries from Rhahi.
Yeah,
Rhahi is not producing fuel at all, but this fuel is being sold by that Scar, so I guess they're kind of helping each other.
That Scar will want to expand this now. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see, power is also a great market. And DT, oh, he wants something. What does he want? He's already in a patent lab, it's super early. I'm surprised you're rushing patents in a game where chems start a double and is the colony. I actually finished the patent lab and also upgrades. Once again, I feel like his plans aren't quite working out. Because if you're gonna upgrade, you should just upgrade it. You would have gotten there sooner.
It is. It does look like it's going to be an off-road game, judging from the price of food launch. But yeah, this
450
pattern
is
might
not
be
the
too early.
highest. We'll see. I guess our previous Mars games did all become off-road games.
I mean, this pattern is not running at all, so it's we can tell that it's too early.
Yeah. And everyone on HG4 except for Rhahi, like a bit behind. Cat hasn't decided what she wants. 2 chem refineries. Nobody in the PD yet. Oh, there you go. Rhahi is building one. That's why he's lagging behind, I guess. In the upgrades.
This PD is going to be great.
Yeah. So let's see. Very passive early game because there's been claims, and DT has gone in one of them. That's Scar 0. He also got 0 claims the other game too. In the early game. I guess he doesn't prioritize them. Rhahi, however, has 3 Bravo claims, so this might be the reason why he's lagging behind in claims too. It's really good for him. Cat has 1. So 1, 0, 3, 1. Reading from the top.
The pleasure dome is completed.
Food is rising again as everybody went out of food except for the Scar. The Scar will be happy to see that, and it will be a good idea to expand into a triple.
Cat going to patents for superconductor. That Scar going to patents. We're not sure why. DT is 28 seconds away from thinking machines. What is a thinking machine anyway? What?
Well, there's mutiny and power surge, I guess.
No. Like in sci-fi, in theme, what is a thinking machine? And why does it protect you from sabotage?
I mean, like, it's like a Deus Ex Machina. So it's like you can solve everything by saying, "Oh, it's an AI thing." And
Yeah, I guess. Hey, we need this effect. What should we call it? I just call it AI. AI stuff. Anyway, yeah, there's a tile auction won by DT. He might actually use this one to place a power instead of reclaiming it. Yeah, it is. You can never go wrong having some geos as a scav or nomad, because you usually have abundance of your... Actually, whoa! DT only making 2 silicon per second? Oh, he went out of his silicon to make solar panels. He would have a real hard time going to HQ5 now.
yeah,
Realizing it going into nanotechnology. That Scar, meanwhile, still undecided. I feel like that Scar is not doing as well as I would have expected from his found.
there's a lot of pleasures.
Yeah.
And
Rhahi
it would have been
is
nice
in
to have
2 of them.
some VR. Yeah, but Rhahi is not in position to make some patterns, I guess.
Cat is queuing up VR. DT is queuing up carbon scrubbing. Which makes sense because he found it in the corner of the map without carbon.
And also it's a chem colony, so chem and the machine shop colony. Carbon scrubbing is going to be great.
Yeah. Let's see, we still have a ton of claims bribed. So now it's 1141. So that Scar managed to grab one and Rhahi grabbed his 4th one. So Rhahi should be like the claim leader in this game right now.
Scavenger HQ has been upgraded.
And when you have
one
claim
match with
advantage,
the
you should
cat.
go optimizations. Use that claim efficiently.
That would be nice. He's actually second to HG5. Rhahi,
Is open for business.
getting it done. I'm not sure where his money is coming from. Just a little bit here and there. I guess none of his types are great, but none of them are terrible.
Yeah.
Either.
The chem is dead. He should consider transitioning into something like electronics. And maybe even off-road.
Yeah, electronics are looking quite alright here.
Yeah, electronics and prepare for off-road. That's going to be great.
Yeah, off-road is
And stock
looking
up
quite
food.
good.
To the highest bidder.
So we have geothermal borehole from both Katrina and that Scar, and Katrina's gonna get it. Why does she want it? Oh, there it is. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Her base is right next to a geo. So this is like a superconductor combo too. She won't have to worry about power after she has these two patterns.
And if that guard took it, they would have been able to transition of this geo into triple adjacency optimization center in the colony.
Oh. Wait, oh. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that would have been really good. Yeah, you should, when you get to your borrower, you should actually always take a look at the colony. But it will go to Cat, and she got power surge on her water, which is an interesting play. Usually when you do that, you have some grand plan, but I'm not sure why DT chose to search her water. I guess life support is strong in general. Okay, everyone's going into optimizations. Everyone is HQ5 except for Cat. I'm just wondering if there's a majority buyout on that Scar right now. The cannabis.
And nobody is actually preparing for off-road. I guess Cat started buying into this glass, so she started her preparation.
DT
or
is...
upgrade, I guess. DT is...
Well, he has think machines, and he's back in his triangle of silicon. He's even optimizing.
That is true.
No, he wasn't. Alright.
Okay, DT has started on it.
No, DT started a pleasure dome. Yeah, everyone wants the pleasure domes now. Cat's really happy she got the virtual reality. Virtual reality.
Making 244 alone. It's great.
Everyone going after electronics optimizations. Rhahi has all 4 of them queued up actually.
Oh, look at this network virus.
Oh, that's cute.
That's cute.
He's buying up, or at least not selling down fuel. He should sell down camps. Maybe, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think DT has a read on who Cat is. Because he's been targeting the same person a lot. Actually, no, he just targeted Rhahi, so maybe it doesn't matter. It does make sense to target Rhahi because they're in the same market. They're going after electronics. DT has 2 optimizations, Rhahi has 1. Cat also has 2 optimizations in it.
Meanwhile, the offer price has been rising to 580 per launch, so like 40k profit for food launch at this current price.
Congratulations.
But it'll be costly to build one up because of this electronics price.
So Rhahi has bribed 4 claims and won 2 claim auctions. He has 6 additional claims to what a regular HQ5 Nomad would have. That's no joke. That's very scary, and it's not like doing bad in any. I mean, sure, he has a bit of that, but it's fine. I think Rhahi might be the favorite right now.
There is a single black magic electrolysis reactor on DT's base. What do you think about this?
Oh, I think that the E and the R keys are right next to each other, and he meant to press E and he pressed R.
Oh, okay. Factor is E, yeah.
He fat fingered it. Unfortunate. Let's hope he notices. He should notice now because it's auto off. No, it's not auto off. We'll see. But yeah, what do you think about Rhahi's position?
A good player does not look at their own base because there's a lot more information out there.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, there can be mistakes like that.
That's why... well, you do look at the top, and when it's auto off, you will see it at the top. But yeah, right now it's not auto off, unfortunately. But yeah, Rhahi, look at Rhahi! He's my little alpaca, he's doing great. He's the first into off-worlds.
Right. Should good it though.
Should good it.
Wild Gun is not too expensive. Or Mutiny, buy Mutiny, I guess.
I would like to see him buy some stock and pay down some debt, I think. Because, like, he should be cruising. It's such a claim advantage. DT puts his money on Cat, who is currently hacking Iron. Being the only steel user.
So DT, that guy is holding a mutiny, DT is holding a goon, and Cat is holding everything. So like I can expect mutiny goon landing on this offer. So it's scary to have this naked offer out there.
It is. Why is Cat making steel?
Guess she's shorting iron. Hmm.
Yeah.
I do not know.
You should just raise these and make iron mines. I mean, they're also not even auto off, so this is on purpose. I'm not sure what's going on there.
And she does need offer, but steel price is quite low right now.
Yeah. Let's see, food optimizations is something everyone's interested in. Rhahi has already perfected food. He probably wants a second off-world, so he can keep launching that food out into space. One thing he's weak on right now is silicon.
Oh, Rhahi bought another claim.
Oh wow. Yeah, he might be overdoing it now. At this point you should just be happy with what you have. Pay down that debt.
Buying defensively.
Yeah. Defensive mutiny for sure. Oh, if I'm DT or Cat, I would power search these 4 optimization centers just because it's fun. What they call it. Yeah, none of them are good. Jeez. Right, so with DT owning all his stock, going into double off-worlds. We have Rhahi owning all his stock, but with a lot more debt. Actually, someone has been cooking in books, haven't they? DT cooked the book twice, so he's actually in a lot more debt than it looks like. Yeah, DT's in 148k of that.
And Rhahi is about to take seed at Dick.
Yeah, please pay down this debt. You should pay down to like, not everything, but to like A, I think.
B or A, yeah.
This is actually a big thing if it doesn't do it. And yes, 2 seconds, 1 second, I missed it. It took 25k in interest.
Okay, not too bad, but you could have just paid them 25k in advance and not get 25.
Yeah, this looks like a game where everyone will have double off-worlds, which I guess would favor the person with thinking machines, which is DT. Oh, DT going into Cat, Rhahi seeing that, immediately responding by going to DT. Now DT choosing to change target, which makes sense.
And we have this crazy mutiny war going over off-road, and Cat is saying, okay, I'm done with it, she guns it.
I did miss that part. And yeah, she finally did switch into iron mines, which I'm happy to see. Her iron hag's now a lot more effective. So what happened? Rhahi got all of DT stock, DT does not have all of Rhahi stock. Rhahi is 250k away from launch. Rhahi, however, never got his second off-world. I'm a bit concerned about that, because on-world is kind of dying now.
Yeah, off-road it costs 45k to build for Rhahi, so it's just one launch and you can just build it.
Yeah. Yeah, some mistakes from Rhahi. Like, I like his overall plays, but a few mistakes gonna cost him the game, I think. Well, I'm not gonna call it yet. But you also see Cat going to that Scar, and Cat is actually sitting on a ton of money after these iron hacks. I think the Blues might have predicted this correctly. So, after this second launch, she should have enough. And Rhahi is much farther away. Rhahi is like 2 minutes away from DT. Cat is 40 seconds away from this car.
What Rhahi might be thinking is that they're very close to buying out DT, so they should not spend an offer. But the offer is not too expensive for Rhahi. And onward is fine. You need this offer to close in. Or a lot of mutinies, for that matter.
So we have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 100%. Oh, she's actually not rushing to the buy. I guess there's no rush.
She doesn't have to.
Oh, and that Scar is building a second off-road. That's gonna make Cat very happy.
Riot's offered has been mutinied by DT. And Lark does have is very close on buy.
Yeah, he was at
96%.
100%. I think he bought. Did he? No, I don't know why he lost 100%.
So there's 20 seconds left. They should. Alright. DT might get actually bought out. DT has 10 seconds. Riot has 7 seconds.
Yeah, but it's not exciting. DT needs 200k.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's not close.
Yeah, that's not close.
Only looking at launch timings.
Yeah.
Okay, simultaneous buys from Katrina and Rhahi. It's between them now.
Now we can see the consequences of what we talked about before. He did not pay down debt when he was in C. That means he's now in D+1, which means the black market is closed off to him and his price is a lot lower than it should be. And the other thing is he never developed the off-world like we talked about. And yeah, he has no chance. This is another Cat victory.
Well, Rhahi does have a better optimization on electronics.
Yeah. You're looking for silver linings now, but I don't know. This game is over. GG, go next.
Okay. Yeah, that black market advantage, and Mutiny is still 30k.
So the one player about Cat that I really like is she knows when to use black market. Like she will buy it and just keep it there until the moment is right, and then she will strike, getting the most benefit out of it. It's a really nice way to work the black market.
Can you summarize that strategy in one phrase? No.
That's putting me on the spot here. Do you have one in mind?
I mean, there's something like you fly like something and strike like something. I don't know. I heard something like that.
Swing like a strike like a bee. I don't know. But that doesn't even apply to saving a black market.
Yeah. Alright. Cat has almost enough to buy right out.
Yeah. Blues always know. There we go. That always knows. Sting like a bee, float like a butterfly. I think it's a boxing term. I'm not sure.
And you stalk like a garage and.
Alright, Cat takes it, and Cat is first. Rhahi is second. TT is third. Tatscar is fourth. And GG. Okay. So Cat in a firm lead right now. She has 3 first finishes and 1 third finish. And she is the winner. Like even if she finishes last the next game, she still wins. So sorry to spoil it. But is there one more game or is this the last game?
I don't know. That was last game according to Cat.
Alright. Then I should have finished that one with more fanfare. I thought there was one more game. Alright, so Cat indeed taking 3 first places. She has, using this score system, 6 points, and having low points is better. We have DT with 10 points, Tatscar with 11, and Rhahi with 13. So, domination from Katrina. Well played.
Well played.
It's not over because these people will schedule their own matches to play some other time to determine like some seeding for league. I'm not entirely sure on the details. But we might get those replays, and they might be costed. I'm not giving any promises. But yeah, look forward to more offroad in the future. Do you have any closing words?
Alligator.
See you later. Thanks for watching, everyone.